Almost there, dude. World 3, let's go. Faris and Lena are about to leave the party, Lena for an extended period of time, so your party composition has to be able to handle Antlion with only Bart and Kara. The other two won't be able to help, although we're prepared for that, so that won't be an issue. Now, we do have some cutscenes. After the dance is done, you want to follow Kara outside and talk with her, preferably through the right door so that you can reach her a little quicker. But after Bart merges with Kara, we can take the party outside. You could try talking with Faris and Lena on the back there, but the attendants block the path, so not a whole lot to do there. But it's not like we need them. We just went through this pretty much as a plot figure, because now a bridge is set up before the party escape, so we can access that area for yet another plot trigger. Now, for this overworld segment, the danger rate advances, but no encounters can ever happen, so it's very similar to how World 1 Boko behaved on the intro sequence right before Tycoon Meteor. It's kind of funny how the same behavior happens on this portion on the exact same area. We've come full circle, but no encounters can ever happen. For the step route, we don't take any extra steps, so just be cautious. Watch out for corners, no need for any extras, and we can retrieve Boko to take him for a ride. Watch out for the child support though. Okay. Boko here, unlike World 1, he will not advance the danger rate, so you can walk him as much as you want, frolic around the overworld, and nothing will happen to the step manipulation. We need to take Boko specifically behind Tycoon Castle here, because there's a river blocking the path, and Boko can swim through it. So now we can access what's behind, and you might notice the airship down there. We will take it when we're able. So the boss is coming up next. There is an event tile down here that forces us into another room, so to speak. So you can only save if you dismount Boko. The save function is blocked while you are riding him. So if you really need to, you need to dismount Boko and also half a step to preserve the step manipulation, and then you can safety save if Antlion really concerns you. But it's a very easy boss, even on routes that have to use that by Mada to kill him. Not really a challenge, it's just the same dragon powering deal. Okay, we almost got the worst case scenario happening. So Antlion has 8100 health. When we dragon power Kara once, she will deal half of that exactly. So a second Giltus will be enough to kill. But if Sonic Wave cuts level in half. So you will have to compensate that by casting Dragon Power more times, specifically if it hits Kara, so that she can hit harder with Giltos. And there I got extremely lucky and got an Eggy Shield block from the Sonic Wave. Eggy Shield has a 32% chance of blocking any incoming magic spells. I might be off on the percentage, but well, I just got some insane chance here, and if he were to hit Kara again with a Sonic Wave, you would need to Dragon Power again to make up the levels, because remember that Giltos is totally based on levels, so the more you Dragon Power, the better damage you will get out of it. But technically I never got hit by Sonic Wave, so I can use Giltos again for the KO. 8100 health, that's enough to make Antlion escape. It doesn't matter if Bart's dies here, he doesn't need AP. And this is pretty much the reason the party is set up the way it is. You need a mix user. Bart's is best here because he gets to work on mix during the Meteor sequence. Kara is a bit harder to work on, well, as Gareth. Now we get a bit of a sequence here, and you just want to approach the rope whenever it drops. And that's it. We climb automatically, Paris rejoins the party, and we can be on our merry way. Okay, now this is Guido's cave. You want to dismount Boko before entering, because notice that if I enter with Boko, we get this little cinematic where he gets left behind anyway. But if you use the dismount before entering, then you get to skip that cutscene altogether, saving a little bit of time. It's a bit practical. Now we got a bunch of cutscenes. So I want to talk about a bit of a sequence break that you can perform here, which could be fun for a marathon, but I don't think you have a chance to anyway on Speedrun because it's going to mess up the route. So something that happens here is that our exit flag for the time magic spell is set up for with escape, but the cutscene teleports us here to the ancient library, and the exit flag is not properly updated. And since the ancient library is technically a dungeon, you can use the exit time magic spell and go back to your current exit flag. So when we use it, we get teleported back here to with escape, and something you can do here is take Boko over to Mirage, ride the Black Chocobo, and have access to the Wind Tower Shrine that way. Go to the 4th tower, have Lena rejoin the party because the game is forced to reshuffle your party members, and Lena just has to rejoin because of it, and gain an airship that way, because if you notice down here, the airship is gone for some reason, and if you try flying the Hiryu to where the airship is, it's just invisible and you just cannot interact with it at all. It's kind of weird how this part behaves, but it is a really fun thing that the task does. It just sequence breaks and takes an airship from the 4th tower and then enters the void. I tried routing that in, but the resources needed to make it happen consistently on RTA just weren't worth it, because the task could afford to kill things really quickly with Death by Mad, but we have Giltos and only that to work with. Just something fun I wanted to talk about. Now back at the ancient library, we don't do anything here? Yeah, we can just prepare the menu once we have to half a step outside. So here, much like the first time we went through the Quicksand Desert, you want to have a step before entering the mountain range. And set up the party first. Well, only one thing to do here. We need to set up Faris as a bard, because we need to learn hide really soon. Set up Giltos to kill the gargoyles and optimize for +1 agility. This is to guarantee that the gargoyles will not hit us. We barely gain enough speed through that. And then another half a step? Oh well, you were supposed to half a step like down here, but you can just do it wherever before entering the Elder Tree. Because you get a ton of steps. It's more like you have to have a step somewhere on the way. Here you get a cutscene, but it's a tile base, so you can just skip the cutscene if you go below this tile. Because if you enter here, you get a cutscene where the party mourns for Galuf and the recently deceased Lena. But we can ignore that. And another little cutscene here. There is an event tile here to make this happen, but it's not relevant because you always walk consistently over that tile. We can just enter the Pyramid of Moore. 202 total steps will work just fine for the step manipulation.